Welcome back, everyone. Hopefully everyone is having a lovely day. Let's talk a little bit about Charlie Jones, the Cincinnati Bengals mid-round draft pick here this season out of Purdue. Charlie Jones looked promising. As we know, it looked like he had some great route running abilities, had some explosiveness in him, had some great slot action in him. Looks like a guy that could be versatile and play some meaningful snaps for the Cincinnati Bengals this season. The question is, as a rookie, what exactly can we expect out of this guy? You got Jamar, you got T, you got Tyler. These guys are going to eat up a lot of the snaps. They're going to eat up a lot of the receptions. And that's what makes it difficult, where he's going to have to kind of claw his way in here if he wants to find himself a spot in this roster in the future, obviously. He's an excellent depth option. But when you're the number 4 man out there, again, Burrow not afraid to go 5 wide. He loves going 5 wide. So you throw that 4 man out there, he's going to find a football if he finds the matchups and he plays well. So you can expect this guy to get his opportunities throughout the season. The way I like to think about it, though, is you don't want to think about it, but you know it's going to happen. Your starters, your Boyds, your Higgins, your Chases, hopefully it's combined and it's not each an individual player, but combined, you would expect them to miss 5 to 10 games this season due to injury. It's just likely going to happen. Injuries happen. Hamstrings, sore bruises, whatever. Best case scenario, you say they missed the 5-10 games. That's the case, then he slides up to the number 3 spot. He slides up to the number 2 spot potentially, and he sees more and more opportunities throughout the season. But I think he becomes a guy, again, it takes time for I wouldn't say it takes time for Joe to trust the guy, but it takes time for Joe to build that chemistry with the guy just naturally as a quarterback. But over time, I think that chemistry does develop, and it gets better and better throughout the season, which is what you want to see. And ultimately, I think we could see a slow first half. He starts to turn it up a little bit in the second half. I still see him as a guy that, maybe 20, 25 receptions or so, maybe about like 325, 330 yards. And I think you'd call that a good season for him, a good start. And that's tough. That's tough to look at it as a rookie and say, is that a good season? But it's just when you're buried behind 3 stellar players. I mean, if this guy was your number 3, I'd say, then you throw him in like the 500 to 700 yard range. But because he's your number 4, because the snaps are going to be more limited. Again, Joe Burrow could throw for 4,500, 5,000 yards. There's going to be yards to go around. You consider Chase T, Tyler, they might eat up, 25, 30, close to 3,500 of those, maybe 30, maybe 3K to 3,500, probably closer to 3K of those yards. But then you throw in Mix and P. Ryan, those guys had 300 to 400 yards last season. So you're going to see your running backs get some action. You're going to see the tight end get some action. Irv Smith's going to find his way. It's just the way this offense is ran. Get the tight end a little work in there. It's going to be tough, but if there's a chance for this guy to really elevate himself, I mean, it's in a Bengals offense that you want to be in. It's obviously there's a lot of overhead, but you got Joe Burrow throwing you the football. You want an opportunity to really show yourself in a league. You start playing better, you're going to get more playing time. And I think, again, it just might take some time for this guy to get worked into the offense. Love you guys' thoughts. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.